Welcome back. Let's play some 10-minute games here on Shogi Wars. Ooh, am I clicking? Good luck. Drop the lance on the back rank. Forgot my audio check once more. Rather, I did an audio check, I just didn't check how loud it was. It's a little too loud. So, the back rank, I don't know, like, frequently in amateur games I see lances getting dropped just about anywhere. And yeah, today's proverb is about, like, drop it from a distance. Don't. There's another proverb about to deal with the rook and the bishop, draw them closer. Only because the rook and the bishop are more costly, expensive, something like that. But yeah, if lances were just as valuable as rooks and other pieces, we would have the same kind of proverb about dealing with them, dealing with lances by drawing them closer. But yeah, the further back you drop it, the less danger it's in. Okay. How much trouble am I in for doing this? Let's find out. I mean, this doesn't look so bad, at least to my untrained eye. What in the world? There is a fork, but it's not decisive. Um, yeah, no, this looks a-okay by me. I think my opponent got a bit excited here. Just a bit. Alright, so I'm going to deal with this rook by drawing it in. I might even be able to bishop drop and snap the lance. This might be too greedy. So we're going to go with plan B, which is just win a knight. Alright. A favor for a favor, I see. Except it's not quite that simple. Huh. Alright, I'll take my chances here. This looks too fun to pass by. There's a couple challenges. Well, okay. Yeah. So if they do that, I just walk on back. Or sideways. Sideways looks a lot safer. So my opponent's rook is still hanging. Even here. Now I'm threatening their castle. I'm not even sure I want the rook at this... Wait. The rook is still threatened. Yeah, I think they're getting something different than what they bargained for here. So, with this, let's make use of this bishop and enjoy a plentiful attack. I mean, I guess they could try to surround this somehow, but I think I can escape it. Or if I can't, like, getting multiple pieces for this bishop would still be nice. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. Where do I go from here? If I evacuate once more, they play silver takes pawn. Um, yeah, let's just continue attacking. As crazy as it is to check this king, because it lets the king escape, I have the right pieces to surround it where it runs to. And if it doesn't run, I still attack this way. There's more than one way to smoke this out. Yeah, I'm not crazy about my position, but it looks fine. You know it has to look fine because I will not give away a rook. At least not intentionally. Hmm.
5分。
Okay. This looks interesting. So, yeah, so drop lances at a distance. And I was debating like drop or on the back rank rather. This would have been a decent place to drop a lance. But I got allured by the siren song that I could attack here. Um, yeah, dropping the lance would have been so much simpler than whatever I've just landed myself in. Um, that said, now that we're here, let's go for it. Oh shit, there's a fork. All right, I'm paying attention. How about you? Um, fine. This is the real purpose of their move, is to see if I'm paying attention. Whatever. Whatever. Wasn't using that piece anyway. I was excited by being able to attack for once. Isn't attacking fun? Yeah. That is funny, though. If I dropped the lance, I would not have it add an attack here. But the way this plays out, I have an attack, but it kind of sucks. Um, Dropping the lance on the back rank's not going to help me now. I could drop it elsewhere. This is awkward. If they check me, I could drop the silver. My big threat is that I'm going to surround their king with horse, dragon, and dropping a knight. Everything fits just perfectly in place for that to work out. So, of course, they'll see it and stop me from doing it. So they're threatening to, like, silver drop to distract my king from this gold. So I defend the gold and I attack the dragon. And next I could take here, etc., as I said. Oh, funnily enough, if my dragon moves over, the silver could advance to deal with that. I wasn't thinking about that. In any event, there's another attacking piece. So what about knight drop first, king up, and then, I don't know, I sack something? That doesn't look good. Oh wait, dragon, silver up, this is mate. Somehow my opponent has, like, pocketed their king. Um, and gold up seems to be the only move to save it now. Well, can't say no to that. I should have checked this first. I got all excited. Dragon takes pawn was the only way to force a checkmate. Well, this is Shogi Wars. Anything can happen. Yes, I should have taken this first. Then they block here, and then some other mate happens. Thanks for the game. 1 down, 2 to go. Shogi's hard. Good luck. Oh, look at that. Isn't that such a fun opening? I guess this is a genuine first file rook strategy. I don't claim to understand it, but this looks pretty unique. Let's just castle and forget that that happened. The rook's going to move over here. Hmm. This looks too fun. I'm missing some key point here. There's some purpose to what they're doing that I'm just not seeing. Silver takes looks stupidly risky. Yeah, let's evict the rook. Us. Okay. Of course. Um. Not even sure this. I don't know what this is doing. Let's go. I've relieved the pressure. Yay me. Um. And what did it cost? Well, it didn't cost my rook. So that's fortunate. Um. Hmm. Here goes nothing. What can we do?
7分
This is where things get tricky. This looks so tricky. Did I push the edge? That strangely looks okay. Let's try this.
5分、
Blocking my rook feels wrong, but I am just really confused. They're gonna pawn drop if I unpromote, so I have to promote instead. And then come back and munch this and push that. Alright, so they've cut off their rook and bishop. I guess their gold might move forward and take this, but... Oh, weird. Um... So strange. Alright, fine. I don't know that the knight belongs here. So... Now I have a bishop in hand. You're gonna give me something back, right? If I dropped it up here, they just silver drop. So I drop down here instead. Now I try to trap their rook. Although then I wouldn't be dropping the lance on the back rank now, would I? Today's proverb is not my friend. Or is it? Um... Alright, so we'll deal with the rook without giving my lance here. And then remove this knight.
3分、
I don't know what that does.
2分30秒、
Let's get this horse to safety and have it defend my king soon. Again, I've missed, well... Now dropping the lance would just make it a target.
2
Might still
分、
be worth doing. Alright, we're breaking today's proverb. Oh my god. How did I miss that?
1分30秒。
Okay then. Um, I'll escape my king at least. Nothing works today, does it?
1分。
Yeah, it's all gonna be that damn proverb. If I just paid more attention in class, everything would have been fine. Off we go. This horse sees all the way back here. Earlier, I was not aware of this. Suddenly, I have become aware of it. Hmm. Mm, I could silver drop here and I'm just screwed. Well, maybe I have a counterattack if I'm lucky. I tend to be lucky. Let's deal with that. I don't have time to castle here. Well, if I move my knight, I'm not gonna get my king to safety. That was crazy. I don't understand that one. Unless there's a mate. But, like, I just don't see it. I think we both got ahead of ourselves this game. They're gonna drop here. I have a silver drop to deal with that. There's so many ways they can win this. I still don't have the firepower to crack their castle. Yeah. I think they see this too. There's a lance on the back rank.
$30秒。
We'll pretend to put up a fight. Um,
20秒。
Jesus. Shit, okay, that's no good. That's too much. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Pay no attention to this game.
$10秒。
Pay no attention to what you see here. Thanks for the game. 2 down, 1 to go. Good luck. At least it's entertaining for somebody. I forgot, like, this is my trick, pushing this pawn early with bishop 5-5. And it's a terrible idea, and don't do it, but I just keep doing it. Alright, the king's in the middle of the board. I'm pushing my rook pawn. This can't be bad. I've done this before, too. Problem is that it doesn't quite lead anywhere. Like, sure, it scares the opponent, but this advanced knight cuts off the bishop. And now my bishop has a wide open diagonal. Now this pawn is loose. I was gonna move this silver next. Alright, let's go in the wild blue yonder. How bad can it be? There, I got to move my silver. We both got what we asked for. My king is going to make a vacation to this corner. This position's completely, totally safe. And nothing could ever go wrong here. Alright, so now what? If they get a silver, the silver could be dropped down here. That doesn't look so hot. Alright, so we're going to remove that. Now they have a knight drop fork, but I just take the knight. If this rook could move somewhere with gain of time, well, okay. Yeah, I could just take the knight. Rooks and bishops are worth almost the same. Why do I always get the fun positions? Alright, game number 3 where I can make use of a lance. Game number 3 where I managed to blow it somehow. Back rank. There we go. Mission accomplished. Why do they always... Well,
7
anyway.
分
Yeah, they have all these cool attacking moves, and I don't. I'm so slow. I am so slow. I don't pick up these things like I should. Wait, I don't have a second... I thought I had another gold general. I am blind. I thought I had a second gold. Alright, whatever. That's 3 games. We are on a wonderful streak, aren't we? Thanks for watching. Have a good day.